morning. I'm Drey from the Blueprint News Network here in Downers Grove, where AirPods seem to be taking over. Could anyone have guessed that the little Bluetooth earbuds the size of your thumb would determine one's social status? Didn't think so. Today I will be going around asking my fellow peers about how their feelings towards this new AirPod movement and how does being an AirPod owner make them feel, or if they don't own a pair, do they feel different or outcasted? These are the kinds of information we need to fully understand the true effects of AirPods. Let's start with the AirPod owners. Here we have Mimi Neves, a sophomore at DGS, accompanied by Maddie Delgado, a sophomore at DGN. These two girls both take pride in their AirPods and should have much to say. What is fascinating about AirPods?
A lot of people don't have them, so it makes me feel more special that I have them.
They don't have cords.
Do you like flexing your AirPods on people who don't own a pair?
No, because I lose them all the time anyways, and when you take out one, the other one stops, so...
What do you mean the other one stops?
Like, if you have both AirPods in your ears, and then someone tries talking to you, and then you take out one, both of them stop playing music.
Yeah, because their cords are always in the way, and mine are just not even there.
Interesting. AirPods do have their issues after all. This new evidence can prove useful to anyone considering buying this product. Do you really want earbuds that stop every time you take one out to talk? Are people who don't have AirPods, quote-unquote, broke boys?
Yes, because they're only $160, like it's never that serious to not get them.
No, because I don't really know how to answer that.
Are AirPods taking over?
Yeah, they definitely are, but not over people who don't have money to get them.
Over?
No, I don't think so.
Do you plan on...
Jewel pods, on the other hand.
Oh. Just what I expected. Two very different perspectives of an AirPod owner. This has begun to open up my eyes to if AirPods are really taking over. There is another way to find out about these new AirPods. We need to know how non-AirPod owners feel. Danny Bancoro, a sophomore at DGN, has a very sophisticated way of explaining how being a non-AirPod owner user feels and how AirPods affect everyone. What is fascinating about AirPods?
The fact that they've become the social norm of the middle class of high school, I think, has become an overpopulation of what has become, I guess, the new wave of electronics. And then seeing that around my fellow peers, I think, has really diminished the culture of our high school.
The new wave of electronics interests me the most. What Danny is trying to say is that AirPods are just the start. These little Bluetooth earbuds will take over, and soon more technology will adapt to this new Bluetooth wave. Being a non-AirPod owner, how do you feel when surrounded by everyone who has them?
I feel kind of inferior around my peers because I feel like I'm constantly being judged and in a ridiculed position. Also, sometimes social platforms such as Instagram and Snapchat have these memes who ridicule those who do not have it and view us as lower classes in the caste system of America.
Do you correlate AirPod ownage with one's financial situation?
I definitely think that has become the correlation because I think that AirPods represent a social of higher class in society and that you have the ability to purchase these valuable technologies that is available today. However, I think now that they've become so popular that the value on them has slowly diminished.
Wow. Okay, that was intense. Danny spoke of social platforms as also being a big influence on this topic. It makes sense too. Since the younger generation is mostly on social media, it would only make sense that this is what's pushing them to go out and get these AirPods. There is a social class also involved with AirPod owners and non-AirPod owners. It seems the higher class is given to people with AirPods and lower class people are non-AirPod owners. This is also very groundbreaking info. Teens and younger adults are more likely to succumb to peer pressure in the form of someone being lesser than the other just because they don't own AirPods? This is good. Very good. It is not enough to feed my hunger, though. I needed deeper, actual feelings of how a person feels when encountering an AirPod user. So then I found Bree Yates, a sophomore at DGS who sees and talks with AirPod users every day at school.
Are AirPods taking over?
Yeah, every basic person has them.
Do you plan on getting AirPods?
Yeah. Yes, I do. Because I need them, because I don't want to use cords. But like, why is it $180? Like, that's kind of annoying. Oh, it's $160? Same thing.
Even though Bree said every basic person owns AirPods, she still can't resist the fact that if given the opportunity, she would like to own a pair herself. It's kind of a complicated situation, you know? How can one hate on something even though deep down they don't feel that way?
Being a non-AirPod owner, how do you feel when surrounded by peers who all have them?
I feel attacked every day on a daily basis by people with AirPods.
She said she feels attacked every day at school? Obviously not physically, but she probably gets dirty looks from her peers and occasionally gets called names because simply she still has cords on her earbuds. Clearly the only way Bree thinks she can fit in again is by buying AirPods. Are they taking over? Will AirPods rise over all earbud industries and become the fad? Or are they just another wacky trend set to die out mid-2019? I have my answer, and I hope you have yours. I'm Drey from the Blueprint News Network here in Downers Grove. Peace.